Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to get you clarity on your person's thoughts of you today. So whether it's your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush, we're going to go in deep on exactly what they are thinking about you, how they are feeling about you, and stay with me until the end, because if you want to ask a question around any kind of divine timing, if you're looking for a change, if you have something that you'd like to know timing on, we're also going to get you general guidance from Spirit. So with that said, I am Dr. V. Welcome to the Live Tarot family. So happy that you are here. Make sure you hit that subscribe and join us. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. You know how much I deeply appreciate all of you for being here and for supporting the channel and the community. So before we get into your card choices, I want to make sure that you went to livetarot.com/readings to read the letter that I wrote to you guys from the bottom of my heart. I don't know, I just felt very called to write you this letter. It's based on doing thousands of private readings and what I am seeing beautiful souls such as you going through and struggling with, and how deeply called I feel to help. So remember that this is a general reading, right? Not everything may resonate for you in your situation, but if you are feeling emotionally exhausted, if you just feel heartbroken because your person has stopped communicating with you, maybe you've gone into separation, and maybe you're getting mixed messages and things are just confusing, and you really want an answer because you're starting to feel lost, that's when I really recommend having a private reading so we can go in deep on your situation. Of course, I always recommend the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers that via video conference call, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. I love all of my private reading clients. You know who you guys are. You guys are like the best, okay? How could I be so blessed to have just the best people in the world to work with? I love doing those live readings because we can really talk, we can connect, and you know, your questions will evolve and change as we get through the reading as well. If that doesn't resonate for you, no issues. You can also have a video recorded reading, so you have options. So make sure you go to livetarot.com/readings just to see the reading menu. Make sure you read my letter to you. And of course, you can always learn more about everything that I have to offer at livetarot.com. All of the links are always in the box below. So today we have 3 options for you. I'm going to show you 3 crystals to help you choose. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So if you'd like to take a deep breath and concentrate, this is crystal number 1. This is crystal number 2. And this is crystal number 3. So go ahead and make your selection and we'll get started with crystal number 1. All right, group 1 who chose this crystal, let's see what their thoughts of you are today. So let's see who is your animal spirit guide first and what they have to say about you. So we have the Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Okay, so that is the Black Jaguar's message to you, your spirit animal for the day. Group 1. Beautiful. I love that message. So let's start with your tarot and then we will open up the rest of these oracle cards for you. So let's see. For beautiful group number 1. What are your person's thoughts of you today? So we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so if you have been through a struggle or separation at this time, I feel that your person is really struggling to move on. They feel that maybe you don't wish to be with them, that maybe they have really messed things up between the two of you. There's a deep sense of regret, a sense of shame. They feel like maybe they are supposed to move on. They're supposed to put this behind them. But I feel like it's turning into kind of like a false narrative, like, like a false argument that they are telling themselves, that, maybe this isn't going to work out. Maybe I just made too many mistakes. I didn't know what to do. I handled things wrong. Is it better for me to move on? I should move on. So I feel like they're really going through a very difficult time in their head because there are these messages that keep going on and on for them. For some of you, I feel like you guys might even have some sort of a family together. We're seeing this figure here of this mother and her child sitting in the boat, looking very sad. So take that as it resonates. For some of you, you guys may have children together, and that might make this very, very difficult. For some of you, this may also be equally tragic and difficult because even if you don't have kids now, maybe you were planning to start a family, maybe you were planning to have a life together, and you had dreams of building a family together. And so I feel like that's another thing that this person is having a very hard time putting behind them. They had those dreams too. Whether they've said this to you or not, it's something that is really hurting them. They had these dreams of having a family with you as well, or of combining your families if you already have kids from a previous relationship. But they had overall this beautiful dream of what your future was going to be. And because this has been in struggle, or because this has ended for now, they're really having a hard time grasping the idea of life without you. Okay, so it's like this boat is kind of very, very precarious. It's not really moving very well. You can see this person is kind of like trying to push it, but not really. They're more just kind of standing there. So it's almost kind of like this pretend. Okay, we're going to pretend that we're moving forward. We're going to pretend that we're moving on, but not really, no. It's like, it's more of a performance of moving on. It's more of a, if I fake it, maybe I will make it. But I don't think that they're actually making it. What else are they thinking? They love you so much. Look at this beautiful Two of Cups. Okay, so they're very much reminiscing about the time that you spent together. They're having very romantic thoughts, romantic memories. I think they are feeling very deep, deep emotions that I feel is very hard for them to feel. I feel like this person, they're trying to block these deep emotions that they're feeling because they're just so painful. But I feel like they're not succeeding in blocking the emotions. As much as they try, it's not really working for them. And so it's like memories of you, thoughts of you, romantic, times, romantic places you've been to, all the romantic experiences that you've had keep coming into this person's mind, and they're not able to put it behind them. They're not able to forget these things because it's definitely haunting them. Look at these two people, like they're so into each other. So I feel like this person is very much thinking about the ways in which you guys were so good together, where this connection was so strong, it was so special. There was this incredible chemistry. You used to look into each other's eyes, you used to love being in each other's presence. This person really loved being around you. Okay, I'm getting the energy also that they felt a very deep sense of peace around you. I feel like maybe there were things in their life that were very chaotic. This person may have been coming from a childhood that was chaotic, or like an adult life experience where kind of like their life always feels like there's chaos in their life. It always feels like there's instability in their life, but you brought the stability. Like you made them feel very, very peaceful. You made them feel very stable. You brought order into their chaotic life. And now that, you know, you're separated or you're not communicating very much, they feel like that chaos has come back, and it's making them feel even worse. It's making them feel even more lost. And I feel like, again, the chaos around them is also making them stand still, like we can see here. Like they don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to navigate the chaos that they feel, the instability, the insecurity, the sadness that they feel without having you in their life as that beautiful kind of stabilizing energy. Of Swords. Okay, so they are definitely thinking about their options right now. Okay, I feel like at some point they're gonna realize that it's actually not working, right? Like this whole you know, pretending to move forward, this whole I should put this behind me, it's time to move on. I think they're coming to a point where in their heads they're starting to realize that it's not working. But they also are starting to realize, look at this person sitting here with the 2 swords and their blindfold on. They also realize that they blinded themselves. Like they didn't want to see certain parts of themselves. They didn't want to see the truth of, you know, how they were contributing to the problems in the relationship. They only wanted to focus on what they wanted. They were trying to get what they want, but they were blind to the ways in which maybe they were not honoring your wishes. They were not honoring your emotions. They were not able to see your perspective. So now they're sitting here and look at that, they have the universe behind them. So to me, that also represents that, you know, if they were to take off the blindfold, open up their eyes and look behind them, they would see a wealth of knowledge. Like to me, that universe represents that the truth is out there. The knowledge is out there. The perspective, the universal perspective of seeing the big picture is right there for them. But right now they were turning their backs. They were closing their eyes. They were blindfolding themselves. But they also know that they can't do that because these 2 swords here that they're holding are extremely dangerous and it will hurt them, right? Not being able to see the swords, not being able to like really be in touch with their decisions and their emotions, and looking only from the perspective of their own little self and not looking at the grand perspective is only going to hurt them. It's only going to make these 2 swords much more dangerous and hurtful for them. So I think they're coming to the realization that they need to take off the blindfold. They need to be more truthful and see the bigger picture and be actually honest with the ways in which they were not able or willing to look at your point of view, or maybe even care deeply enough about your needs and wants in this relationship. So that's why we're getting bird flying. See, news is on the way. So if you've been in separation and you're waiting on some sort of communication, I think you're going to get communication from this person. This person is definitely right now with that 2 of Swords coming into the decision of how they want to reach out to you, what they want to say, how they want to handle this. Because look, they've been in a solitude for a very long time. See, that 6 of Swords, it's like they've been alone with their thoughts for a very long time. They've been suffering alone in their thoughts for a long time. They're tired of being alone. They don't want to be alone. They want to be closer to you. They want to be in communication with you. They feel very isolated. They feel very lonely. They feel very forgotten without you at this time. Let's see, what else here? Yeah, see, individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. I think they've also come to realize how unique of a person you are. You are unique, you are different, you are not like the others. There's something about you that is so strong, that is so inspiring. They've also understood that you are an individual to be respected, right? Like you are not desperate you don't need them to the point where, you know, you will sacrifice your own welfare or your own sanity to be with this person. They can see that you are standing strong in who you are. And it's up to them to understand that you may want them, but you certainly don't need them. And you're certainly not desperate to get their attention. And that is something that they also very much respect, because they may have played around a little bit with that. I feel like maybe because they have low self-esteem, they were trying to get more attention from you. So this person may have been acting out in certain ways to get more of your attention. See, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this person, you know, may have really been acting dramatic or acting out or misbehaving in some way to get your attention. But now they've realized that there is a more respectful, more mature way of going about this, that they're definitely going about it wrong. So let's see what they would specifically say to you from their higher self. And if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a sub, I would so appreciate it. It's totally free to you, but it literally helps me, a single mom, take care of my family. So thank you so much. Maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. So I think that's one of the reasons where it's like, you know, they may have, you know, felt like they want you to, you know, see their opinions. They want you to adopt their perspective more. Again, to me, this also comes from that blindfold, right? Like that blindfold over their eyes where they don't want to see maybe that what you have to say is true. Maybe, you know, what you had to say about the relationship and the way they were acting was absolutely true, but they decided to put a blindfold on and say that, oh, no, it's not true. It's just different opinions, which is a totally different thing, right? That's about like not taking responsibility when you can see the truth in front of you. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. Even though it's difficult, I know it's right. So see, this is why I feel like they're coming around to this idea that, you know what? I can't just deny my mistakes. I can't just deny that I have flaws too, that I need to change and improve, and that I'm not perfect, right? So there are definite growth opportunities here that this person is definitely experiencing while they're in this solitude. I feel like the solitude is helping them to take off that blindfold that you see there in that Two of Swords. I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. See, that's why I'm saying this low self-esteem. I feel like that's where that comes from, right? So that may be another reason why this person is acting out, right? Because sometimes they need some sort of a response to feel like they're alive, like that. I feel like to a certain extent, this person is used to some level of drama, and sometimes they don't feel like life can be felt without that drama. But at the same time, it makes them lose faith in people because the drama is like a temporary fix, right? After that, it's just heartbreak and disappointment. So yeah, so this person has been running, they've been running for a very long time. And I feel like their running is finally coming to an end because they are realizing in their solitude that what they truly want is this Two of Cups. And that really this whole Six of Swords and running and trying to say, well, it's time to move on is all just a lie, like a self-deception. See, they miss you so much. They feel like they've lost their identity. They've lost who they are because they feel like they discovered themselves by being with you. That this relationship, this love, this connection has helped them to discover parts of themselves that they didn't even know existed. So they became much more of a full person with you. So this is why I'm saying, to me, this free will goes back to this bird flying, right? Like this is like two, if you see both of these figures, whether it's the bird or this person, they're literally flying through the air, right? They're practicing their their free will, They're practicing their freedom of choice. They're choosing themselves, their happiness, by coming towards you. That's why I feel like both of these are a confirmation that this person is going to reach out to you. So go ahead and think about any question you have around the timing of this relationship, or any question around any kind of timing, and we're going to get you guidance from Spirit. It's not too late. This situation can change. Okay, so that is your answer. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link is in the box below. Make sure you go to livetarot.com/readings and also read the letter that I wrote to you. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, you can go to livetarot.com as well. You can look at the Live Cozy collection. We have a beautiful collection of manifestation tools there. And we also have the highly beautiful and unique personalized blessed twin flame necklaces that help you to unite, reunite, or manifest new love. So you can learn about everything at livetarot.com. Links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Group number 2 that chose this crystal, let's see what their thoughts of you are today. So we're going to start here with your spirit animal who has a message for you. So it is the squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Beautiful. So that is the squirrel's message to you, group 2. And let's go ahead and start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards. So for our beautiful group 2 spirit, what are your person's thoughts of you today? We have the Magician. So they are definitely wanting, needing to manifest you into their life. So there may be something here where there's been a struggle. Maybe you guys are in no contact or little contact. Something has happened to disrupt that really magical feeling that this person has always been experiencing with you. I do believe very deeply, group 2, that there was something very magical about this connection. When you met, both of you felt it very deeply. You felt that this was something different. You've never felt something quite like this before. Although you may have had other relationships in the past, but there was almost something otherworldly about this connection. There were synchronicities that happened. The way you met may have been very unique. Like, it may have been one of those things where if you had missed each other by a minute, you wouldn't have met. Something like that. There's something very magical, something very destined, something very meant to be. There's a meant to be quality to this relationship, to this connection. And so your person feels like this is something that they cannot let go of, and nor do they want to let go of, regardless of what the issues might be that may be separating you or maybe challenging you both at this time. But that's why this person is even more determined, okay? With this being a major arcana, with this very sense of like, I need to create what I want. I want to have the power, the skills, the knowledge to create great things in my life, and you are the first thing in that, right? So I do feel that this person has an overall determination. They have a resolve. They have a sense of purpose around this Magician's energy. Not only do they want to manifest you back into their life if there's been a separation, or just manifest you as their partner, but they also have other good things that they want to do in the world, right? That them coming from this magician's energy is actually a really good thing, because when you're that motivated, when you're that inspired to do good things, it really does affect who you are and how you show up in this world. So I do feel, group 2, this person has a lot of potential. This person has a lot of resolve, a lot of determination, not just to win your heart, but also to do, like I said, good things in the world, or manifest good things, work towards things that are useful, that are going to elevate their life in good ways. And that's always a good person to be around, right? Somebody who has a sense of purpose, somebody who is intentional. And I feel like that is the same intention that they wish to have with you, which is really powerful. So what else? Six of Cups. So again, see, this is soulmate energy. This is the energy of, again, if you guys are in some sort of separation at this time, this person is reminiscing, right? The memories of you, the memories they created with you, the special moments that you shared. Like I said, that connection was mind-blowing. This is something that they have never ever felt before. So if you are in a state of struggle right now, maybe there have been challenges that have gotten in the way. They are very much going over in their mind again and again what can be done here, because we have beautiful memories, we have precious moments, we are soulmates. At least this person definitely sees you as their soulmate. There's beautiful soulmate energy here. There's beautiful nostalgia energy. There's a lot of warmth. They see you in a very positive, very beautiful, very romantic way. There's a gentleness to this energy as well. This person really wants to be gentle with you. They want to be soft, kind, and gentle to you. They want to come to you like this and kneel down and offer you their love. Some of them may even, with this kneeling energy, they may even want to make you an offer of some sort of an engagement, marriage, proposal. There's a proposal energy as well. If you see this person, you know, bending down, they have a bouquet of flowers in their hands. So this person may come to you this way with a bouquet of flowers. They may ask you for a second chance. They may get down on their knee and pour their heart out to you. They may even tell you certain things that they've never had the courage to say before. That's the other energy. I feel like there's maybe something here that they've been holding back. You know, certain thoughts they have, certain feelings that they have about you. This person may have been not fully showing you their true emotions. They may have just wanted to take their time to open up. It may, you know, they feel so much, but they didn't want to overwhelm you with their feelings. So I do feel like they're going to come to you and say, there are things that I've wanted to say to you. There are things that are in my heart that I haven't been able to share with you yet, but now I want you to know. So I do feel that there have been a lot of things that are left unsaid here between the two of you, especially for those of you who are in separation. Things have been left unsaid, and those things now need to come out. They need to be spoken into being. They need to be spoken into the world and into this relationship. And I feel like that's also part of this magician's energy, is that this person feels like they haven't fully opened up. They haven't fully shown you who they are in all of the aspects of who they are. And so now it's like they're coming to that moment where that's the next step. Yeah, see? So we have two major arcanas. We have the Justice, the Magician, and the Six of Cups here as the central energy. So there's definitely something that's happened here that maybe you feel was unfair. Maybe that might be part of the challenges between the two of you. Maybe there are things that you feel were unfair, things that they feel are unfair. Justice hasn't been served here. I feel like that's part of the words unspoken, right? That there's something here. There's this energy of like, it's not fair that we're not together because there's so much we need to talk about. There's so much that we still haven't even sat down together and shared to one another. We can't just, be in separation. We can't just end this. We can't just walk away. It would be unfair to us. It would be unfair to the love that we feel. It would be unfair to the magic of this relationship that we have always felt that we were destined to meet each other, right? Like it was destiny when we met. It was meant to be. And if we don't give it a second chance, if we don't talk this through, we are going to be totally unfair to our love, unfair to who we are, and unfair to what we wanted in this relationship. So there's a deep sense of needing to come back and have that conversation. See, Hat, you will be playing a different role. Okay, so I feel like that this is what I mean by this energy, is that you may find that there is a whole new dimension within this relationship. You may find that when this person and you sit down and talk and take that conversation to the next level, to the level at which maybe you haven't had that conversation, you will find that things are transformed. You will be playing a different role. There is some sort of dimension. There's some sort of plane of interaction in this relationship that you guys haven't reached yet, but that when you do reach that, you will reach your full potential around this relationship. See, making a choice. So there's been choices that were made here for sure that have either constricted, like that have limited the relationship, that have limited the communication around this relationship. So now it's like your person wants to come to you and say, it's time for us to make a choice. Okay, we can either just walk away and we will never know what could have been. We could either walk away and leave everything unsaid, or we can do things differently, right? We can be honest. We can be raw. We can seek harmony and resonance with each other. See, you are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. They want to come into harmony with you because there's been some sort of a discord here that needs to be addressed. This person, again, with that magician's energy and the magic that they felt with you, there was a lot of harmony at some point, and they want to bring that harmony back. See? So you guys may be experiencing some sort of negative thinking around this connection. Maybe that's why the communication broke down. Maybe since then, you're not thinking about how this can be resolved. You're kind of like wallowing in negative thinking around how this isn't going to work. So I feel like this person is going to, with their, on this bended knee, they're going to ask you to, how can we get rid of this negative thinking? Instead of thinking, hey, this isn't going to work out, this isn't, this is this is that. How can we come into a position of positive thinking, collaboration, connection? You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Okay, so this is a very positive thing. Your person wants to come out of any kind of negative thinking or negative behaviors here. So let's see what they wish to say to you from their higher self. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a sub, I would greatly appreciate it. It's such a win-win because it's free to you, but it literally helps me, a single mom, take care of my family. So thank you so much for your support. You bring out the best in me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. See, that magician's energy is very, very powerful. It's very, very beautiful. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Okay, so for some of you, take this as it resonates. It may have been the reason why you guys are in struggle, even though there was this very powerful, very magnetic, very magical connection between the two of you. You might have third parties involved here, romantic or not, that are toxic and that are maybe, you know, tearing you guys apart at this time. And that's why it may also feel very unfair with that justice energy. So this is why I feel like your person knows that it's been unfair and it's time to make that choice, right? And for some of you, they may have been too weak to fight it. But for others of you, I feel like they're coming around, like they're trying to fight it. My emotions are like a roller coaster right now. I don't know what I want, but I'm trying to find out. Okay, so that's also a very specific message. Take it as it resonates. Again, if there's any kind of third party or toxic situation here, those emotions are definitely going to be like a roller coaster, and they may be trying to figure out what can be done here, right? But again, I feel like this has to do with some sort of a conversation with some reality, some sort of truth that needs to be said, that has been left unsaid. So they're definitely watching you, okay? So they have not given up on you. They may be watching your social media. They may be asking friends about you. They are definitely still very, very in tune with you, okay? They are very much in that, their focus is on you. They have not taken their focus off of you. Okay, so special energy here from the masculine. There's a special message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. I feel like they also realize that because of whatever these issues may be, whether they have toxic people, third parties, difficult situations, they also realize that maybe they have been a bit selfish. You know, they've been too focused on or distracted by other people or other situations, and they may have let those things get in the way. May have let those things, you know, come between the two of you. And this is something that they very much regret. That's a definite masculine energy. See, so there's definitely something here. To me, this comes full circle. Remember, I said there's something here that has not been said that needs to be said. There's a certain truth here that needs to come out that your person has been hiding behind a mask. Now, it doesn't have to be something terrible or awful. I don't feel that, but I feel like there's definitely something left unsaid that your person feels that it's time to drop the mask. It's time to stop deceiving themselves. It's time to stop hiding whatever this truth is, and that the only way to have you back in their life or to resolve this with you is for that truth to come out. And that is what is fair. Going back to that, to me, that justice energy is going to be really important. That is what is going to be making the most powerful choice here. And that is what's going to bring the two of you back into harmony, so that you know where you stand. So this is why I'm saying you're going to be playing a different role here. There are things that are going to shift and change here between the two of you, but it's going to be for the good. So why don't you go ahead and think about any question that you have surrounding an issue or timing in this connection. And here is your guidance from Spirit. Ease will speed it up. Release anxiety and doubt. Okay, so let me know what you thought. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, make sure you go to livetarot.com/readings. The link is in the box below, and just read the letter that I wrote to you from that page, on that page. It's really, really important. I want you to read that letter. And then if you feel that it resonates, you can look at my menu of readings there. You can also order the Twin Flame Oracle, which I use today, as well as the Twin Flame Shadow and Light and the Divine Timing. They're very useful to you in between my readings here. They give you a lot of clarity at home when you need, you know, immediate answers. You can also take a look at the Live Cozy collection of beautiful magical goods to just bring brightness and high vibe to your life. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a highly personalized, beautiful manifestation tool to unite, reunite, or manifest new love. So all of it is at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group 3 that chose this crystal. Let's see what your person's thoughts of you are today. And we're going to start here with a message from your spirit animal. Let's see who that is. Oh, it's the giraffe. So beautiful. Visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Oh, what a beautiful message, group 3, from the giraffe. All right, so let's start with your tarot, and then we'll open up these oracle cards, and stay with me until the end, where you will get to ask any question you have around timing. So let's see. What is your person thinking about you today? Beautiful. Okay, Judgment. They are dreaming of having a second chance with you. Okay, so for some of you, you may be, separated from this person at this time. For others of you, you may be together, but there's some sort of like really big struggle that is going on. I feel like this person is really in a dark place. They feel like they need to almost kind of reinvent themselves and their life from the ground up. To me, Judgment is always the energy of like, there are things in my life that are not working out the way I want them to work out. It's like that energy of like things have gone wrong. Things have been really challenging for me, and I feel like I'm at a point now where I need a fresh start, right? I want to reinvent myself. There are changes that I need to make in order to have the life that I want. So I feel like this person may be in separation from you for that very reason. Like they may have gone through some very big struggles. For some of you, I'm feeling that maybe there's been some sort of struggle with their career, their finances. They've had a hard time getting on their feet financially. They may be struggling with, just making their way in the world. And they have good intentions, but things have maybe gone wrong for them. Like maybe they've had some sort of stroke of bad luck. They may be trying to find themselves, or they may be trying to establish themselves in a way in the world where you could be proud of them. So I do feel there's a darker, like a sadder energy here, where they feel like almost like they haven't really been worthy of you. Like they almost feel like they can't make you an offer of a good life because they don't have enough to give to you. And that doesn't necessarily have to be just like financially. I feel like this person would feel like they have so much more to offer to you if they themselves were in a good position. So I feel like they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to work on their place in the world, right? Like their external life as well as their internal life, in order to be the kind of person who can offer you a very solid relationship. But beneath all of that turmoil, because I do feel that there's a bit of turmoil going on, there's a bit of heavier energy, like, there's a sadness, there's a sense of disappointment within themselves. Like, I feel like they're disappointed in themselves, and they are not surprised at all that you would be disappointed in them. Okay, so there's definitely a sadness here, group 3. They feel like they haven't been able to get to where they wish to go. And because of that, there's a sense of like deservability, right? Like, do they deserve you? Can they really make you happy? Do they have anything to give or offer to you? So there's definitely this sense of like, I'm trying to really work hard so that I can deserve you, because I want to reinvent myself. I want a second chance with you, but I don't want that second chance from a place of weakness. I want it from a place of, wow, look at the work I've done. Look at how hard I have worked to make a place for myself in this world, and I want you to be proud of me. Okay, so they really do want you to be proud of them. Wow. Temperance, okay? So see, I'm not surprised. Look at this. We have 2 major arcana. So this is why I'm saying this is a big moment in this person's life. This is a moment of crossroads in this person's life. They're literally in a make or break situation. So this moment in your relationship, as well as in this person's life, is going to be life-changing. Okay, so they've definitely been out of balance. There's definitely been major struggles and major challenges that have made this person come to a place where they need to make a very big decision, a very big choice. Do they want to bring balance into their life? Are they going to bring those demons down? Because like I said, there is a darker energy here. There's an energy, there's a very heavy energy of challenge. So I feel like this person may be dealing with some major demons in their life that have nothing to do with you, right? So these things may be like toxic people, toxic situations, some sort of codependency. For others of you, I feel like, take this as it resonates. It's not for everybody, but for others of you, I feel like this person may have also some sort of issue with addiction. It could be addiction to anything. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but they may have had addiction issues in the past. Or they may come from a family that has addiction issues, like either, parents who are alcoholics or had other types of toxic behavior, and that is something that this person has lived with for their entire life, and it has also brought chaos and lack of balance in their own life. And that might be another reason why they have struggled to be where they want to be in life. So I do feel, again, this person is a good person. They have good intentions. They want to do good things in the world. They want to show up for you. They want to be a great partner to you, but they definitely do struggle with finding that balance. And it may come from their past, right? So sometimes I feel like, based on what your childhood experiences were, you may already be starting from behind, right? Like you already don't have some of the advantages that other people may have who may come from more stable situations. This person may come from a very unstable family background, so they almost kind of have to work harder to gain that temperance energy. But again, I feel like they have good intentions. They are a good person. I just feel like they need a break, like they need a break in life. And they're very much trying to create that break for themselves. Like they're very much trying to divorce themselves from that past. They're very much putting that effort to let go of those addictions or that negativity or that codependency that may be kind of, following them around from the past. Yeah, see, 7 of Swords. So see, for some of you, I feel like this person, because they struggle with this, they may have certain things that they are not honest about with themselves or haven't been honest in the past, right? So this person may have not been able to tell you about certain behaviors from their past, certain ways in which maybe they were dishonest in the past. Again, I feel like, do you see how these are all like definitely heavier energies? Like, for some of you, take this as it resonates, not for everybody, but this person may have cheated on you, even though they're a good person, even though they don't mean badly, even though they're not evil or they're not intentionally bad. But again, I feel like they may come from a very unstable, very traumatizing childhood. They may have had parents who were, addicts in some way, or maybe they were cheaters, in their own relationships. And because of that, this person may have cheated on you, even though they don't want to, even though they don't want to be that person. I do feel for many of you, you love this person very deeply. You know that they're better than this, but for some reason, they have cheated. They have cheated. You have tried to work with them. You have tried to forgive them. You have tried to work this out. You've given them a lot of chances. But now they're getting to a point in life where they have to make the decision. Do they want to continue with the toxic behavior? Are they going to continue cheating? Or are they going to continue with their addictions? Or are they going to continue with their codependency? Or are they going to make the choice to stop, to come into balance, and to actually have a new beginning in their life with you and with themselves, right? Like because to me, cheating hurts you as much as it hurts the other person as well. It hurts everybody involved. It's a very soul-sucking, soul-destroying energy. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So see, this is beautiful. This is very hopeful. I like this because a caterpillar also represents transformation, right? So I feel like this person is getting to that point in their life where they're hitting rock bottom, where all of these energies are telling them, look, either you're going to continue on and just be on the self-destructive path, or you are going to choose to finally change. You're reaching that energy. Okay, there you go, cleaning house. Okay, so I feel like this person, if they have lost you, if you have finally said, look, I have tried to work with you, I've tried to forgive, I've tried to do everything I can to keep you in my life, but I can't do it anymore. This person is feeling that pain, and now they're coming to that point where they're deciding to clean house. As in, they need to clean up their life. They need to clean up their actions, their behavior, their addictions. They need a major cleanup, and they know this. Okay, so the question is going to be, are they willing to clean up? Now, with this cleaning house and with this caterpillar, those are very hopeful energies, right? With the judgment and temperance, like I feel like the motivation is there, the desire is there to take the action. Beautiful. Okay, so these are really great supporting energies. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Okay, beautiful. I love this. So we do have a lot of powerful transformational energy coming through here. See, surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, so I feel like this person, they may come across as somebody who desires to control the situation, because that might be the only way they feel empowered in a situation. Because I do feel like they come from some sort of background where, you know, they didn't have control over their environment. They didn't have control. They never knew what was going to happen or how their parents or family figures or parental figures were going to act. And so maybe the Seven of Swords, maybe their cheating or maybe their addictions come from some desire to have a control over a situation or control over what's happening around them. But I also believe that they've come to realize that it's false. Like the way they've approached it is actually not real, you know? So there's definitely an energy of transformation. An energy of I'm realizing that my thoughts, my behaviors are not helping. So let's see what they would say to you. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a sub. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's absolutely free to you, and it literally helps me, a single mom, support my family. So I so appreciate your support. It was like a dream come true when we met. I never wanted that passion to end. You rocked my world. Yeah. See, this is why I'm saying they really do want you in their life. They know that this is the time. This is the crossroads. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? So yes, I do feel that maybe, you know, they come from, again, this world of some sort of trauma, some sort of struggle, right? And maybe you come from a different type of a world. So your way of looking at things may be quite different. You may be somebody who is more deeply spiritual, who's more into healing, who's more self-aware, who definitely can see through this person's behavior. Like, you have a perspective here that may be more evolved than this person. But I do feel that they are trying. They want to get there too. I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. Okay, so that's for those of you who are in some form of separation. See, that's why I'm feeling that the energy is really getting strong here around transformation. See? So this person really, really wants to come to a mutual understanding. They want to come to you and show you that they are able to transform, that they are able to heal some of these more difficult, energies around them, these difficult circumstances that have taken them to a place in life that they are not happy. They're just not happy at all. They're not happy without you. They're not happy with how their life is turning out. So this cleaning house energy is going to be huge to their transformation. Another beautiful energy of them desiring a breakthrough, a reinvention. This transformation is pretty much the same as this judgment energy. So again, Spirit is emphasizing that this person, I think the time of transformation is coming for them, right? Like, they may have been waiting for this or been struggling with this for a very long time, but I feel like their time is coming. The timing for them to finally come into a new phase of their life is coming. And I feel like they are definitely fighting back a lot of the bad memories that they're carrying with them. So oftentimes the reason why we stay stuck, right? The reason why we stay stuck in past behavior, past patterns, cheating ourselves, cheating other people, repeating patterns of negativity, right? Control, addictions, toxicity, codependency, is because we are being ruled by our memories of the past, right? We're being ruled by our past, and it's keeping us stuck in there. So I feel like your person is on a journey of transformation. I feel like they are finally realizing that they are stuck in this past and they need to clean house. They need to clean and cleanse and heal from those bad memories and bad situations. So there's definitely a beautiful energy of transformation coming through here that I love. So let's take a look at your question around timing. If you'd like to think about any question that you have around timing, here is your answer. Oh, April. Wow. So there is fast moving energy here. Okay. There's going to be something happening here rather quickly. So let me know what you thought. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can go to livetarot.com/readings. That has my readings menu, but I'd also love for you to read the letter that I wrote to you on that page. So the link is in the box below. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading. They give you great clarity and immediate answers at home. In between my readings here. You can also take a look at the Live Cozy collection of beautiful items that you can use every day that are magical, high vibe, high manifestation. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is also very unique and highly personalized, beautiful manifesting piece to manifest new love or union or reunion with that special person. You can check out everything at livetarot.com. Links in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next one.